Oh yeah, now that's what I call satisfying. If you can't tell, I've been a little bit busy grinding in here a bit. I got a few extra levels. One of the things I forgot to mention that thing is really good for is getting experience. I mean, experience and also fixing your tools. I mean, it's actually really, really nice. But we're actually not going to be working on the Guardian farm today because it's done pretty much. So I've got a whole bunch of other things that I need to do and a whole bunch of other ideas that I want to start working on. But first things first, I really need to come over here and get these guys back to the base, right, Mr. Kitty? I mean, what have you been up to? You just been chilling out here?
I've been plotting cruel ways to kill all my enemies.
Okay, that's a little concerning, but sure.
You know I have a great recipe for Guardian soup.
Okay, well, if that's what you think, buddy, I mean, yeah, we can do that. I mean, Moo Cow, what you think about that?
Man, I just want to eat some wheat.
Okay, all right, well, I guess we got to get these guys back to the base and, yeah, get out of here, because we've been spending way too much time out here. I want to start working on a different project, so let's get to it. Oof, I don't like the look of that. That is not pretty. Oh, get away from me, baby. Baby zombie trying to come and get me. Better not try that on me, Mr. Zombie. I ain't got time for that. Oh, there we go. Looks like we're finally home sweet home. It's been so long since we've been back here. I swear, it feels like we've been stuck at that Guardian farm for, well, it's literally been months. But I'm finally back in my home base. Well, at least the main part of it. But yeah, man, I love seeing that nether portal. It's been so long since I built it, but I still love it. Oh, I guess we got Moo Cow in the boat now, too. Okay, guys, we got to get you guys back in your home, okay? So I'm going to try to get y'all out of here without killing you, okay? Where's my Chip Chop? There we go. All right, Chip Chop, it's time to Chip Chop. Come on, don't kill him. Okay, there we go. We good. Where's my stuff? There we go. All right, come on, kitty. Let's go. Come on, Moo Cow. You need to get out of the water, buddy. I guess I got to give him this because he won't be able to do it without. Come on, Moo Cow. We got to get you out of here. I think Kitty should teleport. It's like the magic of Minecraft. It just randomly shows up every now and again. There he is. All right. Betsy, hey, over here. I got a surprise for you. Do you see what I got? I don't think she can hear me. Yeah, Betsy, take a look. Look who's back. We got Moo Cow with us. Yeah. You believe that, Betsy? Look, he's back.
Oh man, not this guy again. What are you gonna do?
I guess she's not that interested.
I gotta clean it.
Oh well. Come on, Moo Cow. I don't know what you did, but you must have pissed her off.
Man, this guy just
Probably because he was
poops on
gone for so
everything.
long. You can't keep them like that. They're not happy when they're left alone like that. That's not good. But you're home now. All right, you two get along now. You know, I guess you don't need that. All right, y'all two chilling there, okay? Just, you know, don't be making no babies now, okay?
She's gonna kill me.
All right. Oh, man. I tell you, there ain't nothing like being back at your own home base. I know this ain't much. It's just a little igloo, but it's my igloo, and I love it, okay? I've got all my stuff in here that I need. You know, it's great. It does everything that I need, and I just love it, you know? Even though I got my little lighthouse out there and my slime farm and everything, it's just something about Minecraft. It's just nice being back at a place that feels like home, you know? But there's just one thing that's been missing this whole time, and it's back when I first started building this area. I was going to build up this area out here, see, but I just never really got around to it. I kind of torch spammed the whole place, but it kind of looks terrible. You know, I would really like to do something with this. You know, I really would like to make this into a place where we can have all the villagers, you know, and just let them kind of run around and do their thing and just kind of expand out some of these farms. But man, it is just such an undertaking to do that. So who knows, maybe we'll do something with that, because right now we just have a whole bunch of villagers crammed in their little boot camp area I got in here. And they've just been making lots of babies and, oddly enough, iron golems. And the problem is that, like, this thing works really well, but it's kind of a pain when you're trying to figure out, you know, which guy's got what, because, you know, when you want to get your trades in. So I kind of came up with a solution for that, but it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of like a little prison cell. They're just kind of chilling in here, but these guys have, like, all the good stuff. You know, I got farmers, fishermen, everything that I really need for the most part, including this guy, which I forgot I was going to do the Woodland Explorer, but that's for a different day. We'll do that on a different day. But what I really like to do is get these guys some homes, because I just feel like them being stuck out here is kind of, I don't know. Also, they're next to all those annoying cows. But it would just be like one of those things where I think it would be cool to give them a home, maybe build up an area out here where they could actually stay. Like, kind of like an extra, like, little village, you know, like a custom village or something. So maybe we'll do something with that. I think that would be pretty cool. Man, sometimes it's nice coming up to this spot up here. I love getting a good look of my little village that I've got going on down here. The problem is, like you can see, I've kind of got this whole area kind of squared off with these walls. Looks like I missed a spot out there, but yeah, I want to expand these walls and kind of build out this area, place a whole bunch of like torches and stuff. The only problem is when you do torches with the snow, it looks kind of terrible. So I really need to come up with a better lighting situation. But I think what I want to do is build this out into an actual like mini custom village essentially. So I guess now the only thing left to do is to kind of build this area out and get ready to build our custom village. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be interesting to do. Oh, evidently we have things spawning. So I definitely got to take care of that too. Holy cow, buddy. You messed up big time. You don't want to do that. He must have come out of this cave. We're definitely going to have to block that off. Because if anything spawns and kills our villagers, I'm going to be very sad. Because it took a long time to get that mending villager, as well as the looting 3 and all these other good guys that we got. So we're definitely going to need to take care of that. But yeah, I think we could definitely expand this place out and make it a little bit more lively. Because right now, our village consists of essentially an igloo, a rabbit hut, a lighthouse, a church, basically a giant breeding station. So that meant we had to create one of our
we
need places for these villagers
Ricky.
to live. This is just not very nice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and upgrade this. So let's get started. So one of the first things that we needed to do was figure out a way to spawn-proof this entire area. My first thought was, hey, let's use some snow layers and see if that'll do the trick. Now, obviously, we were going to have to make a whole bunch of snow, so we got to bring back our old friend Ricky, our special volunteer.
Could you please help me? I don't want to be here.
Oh, don't mind old Ricky. He'll be fine. Trust me. He's doing such a great job providing us with all this great snow so we can cover our entire land with it. I mean, look, it looks pristine. Now, of course, we had to wait till nighttime and verify that it was actually working, but so far, I would say that it's been pretty successful. That is, of course, until these guys decided to show up and ruin the party. I didn't know that this was actually a thing, but for some reason, these skeleton horse guys showed up and kind of wanted to ruin my party. But it's okay, because I made short work of those guys. They didn't stand a chance against my Chip Chop. I gotta say, these horses are actually kind of cute, in their own very demonic kind of way. Now, if only I could figure out how to ride these suckers. Oh well, I guess I'll just grab them all up with some leads and bring them on back over to Betsy. I think she'll enjoy her new compatriots. They seem like they're pretty friendly, although they do make some weird noises.
Creepers are just walking cactuses changed my mind.
Hey, what'd you say back there? That's weird. I thought I heard him say something. Oh well, I guess he's gonna have to sit here with you, Betsy. Keep an eye on these horses, okay?
Oh, you gotta be joking.
Hey, can y'all help me, please? Please help me. I don't want to be here. I don't like this. He's gonna kill me. Please?
Oh, Ricky, you're just being silly. Come on, man. We only need a little bit of your snow. I mean, look, we only have to cover this giant area. It's no big deal. I mean, look at it this way, Ricky. At least this way we get to spread your love all over my entire base. And you get to protect all the lovely villagers. I mean, I think that's a great thing to do, even if it does end up even if it does end up leaving you in perfectly safe condition. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
But what about my girlfriends? I mean, what happens if I die? Are you gonna help her out?
I mean, sure, of course, why not? I mean, I'm gonna need somebody to help finish building this whole base out with snow. I mean, come on, who do you think I am, a crazy person?
Oh man, that's just messed up. That just ain't right.
Well, don't you worry your pretty little head, Ricky. I mean, we might need it to finish this build because there's a lot of snow that we need to fill, and I don't want you wasting it just fretting over this, so don't worry.
I'm so gonna die.
Well, lucky for Ricky, he has an infinite amount of snow to donate for us, and he's been so gracious to just give it all to us so we can cover this entire base in what is essentially Ricky. I know it's kind of weird when you really think of it like that, but Ricky's really the key player here that's enabled us to be able to build this entire thing out and actually protect all of our villagers. So if you really think about it, Ricky's the real hero of this story. I mean, he's literally putting his body all over our entire base. I mean, come on, how many people would do that for somebody they care about? I mean, really, think about it. Would you?
But I didn't volunteer for this. I don't want to give this up.
Oh, Ricky, you're just being modest, okay? We can see right through you, okay? We know you want to do this to help us out. I mean, come on, who wouldn't?
Me?
Well, it's a little late for that, Ricky, wouldn't you say? I mean, we've already pretty much covered the entire base with you at this point. I mean, what's really the point of backing out now? Not like you have much to lose.
You're a monster. You know that? You're a complete monster.
Well, this may be true, Ricky, but the one thing you have to learn is that it doesn't matter because in this world, I can do whatever I want. Even if that means covering my entire base with your flesh. Yes, that's right. I can do whatever I want here. Because in this world, I'm the king of my own mansion. And there's not a damn thing that you can do about it, Ricky. Your life is in my hands. And that's just the way it is. It's the way it will always be. For so long as we live in this world. So yeah, it's been quite a lot of work. As you can tell, I have layered my entire base in snow. And I just realized I still have my shaders on, so we might be operating at like 12 frames a second right now. But yeah, you kind of get an idea of what's going on. I mean, it is crazy how cool this place looks with all this snow. Now, the benefit of this snow is that it's not going to let things spawn, which is definitely important because I've opened up this whole area, and I want to have the villagers just kind of able to walk around and, you know, do what they do. I don't want to keep them just imprisoned in a cave somewhere, you know. I mean, sure, they're imprisoned in a wall, but, you know, I mean, it's still better than, you know, having them just kind of floating around without it. So, yeah, I think that'll keep them safe. They'll still be able to have their freedom. And what's up there, buddy? You still doing okay?
Oh God, get away from me,
Yeah.
you monster.
Well, you know, it could be worse,
Please help.
I could have imprisoned you forever.
Help me.
but I didn't. So yeah, I'm excited. It took me a long time to cover this whole area in snow. I mean, it was quite the process. You know, but for some reason, I really enjoy doing these really tedious tasks. I don't know why I get on these dumb ideas where I'm like,
You know what? I'm just gonna cover my whole base in snow.
why? Doesn't matter why, because in Minecraft, you can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of it. So yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start working on some of the structures. So I think what I want to do, since I've got a lot of librarians, is I want to build a library somewhere in here. I'm going to want to build like a farm where we can have all the animals for the butchers and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of my idea for right now. And I think that's what we're going to do, but I think I need to turn these shaders off because if I don't, boy, oh boy, this thing is just going to be slow as hell. We're just gonna put this back to normal. Okay, let's see. Here we go. There we go. Now we got our full speed here, so now we can actually move around without glitching out. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I've been looking around here, and I think that this area over here is probably gonna be one of the best places to build the library. It's kind of up on the hill, so it's gonna be kind of prominent. We'll be able to see it from a distance, and I think it'll be a pretty cool spot to do it. So I think this is where we're going to build the library, so let's start working on that, and then we'll move on to the other buildings. So one of the worst parts about building a library is deciding what you want it to look like. The second worst part is figuring out what you want to make it out of. I decided I wanted to make it look kind of like a Greek library, and I decided to use quartz for a majority of the build. And boy, was that expensive. But when it comes to Minecraft, you can't really be cheap. You may as well spend it all while you're there because you know what? You only live once. So why not live it up? Well, I guess it is Minecraft, so I guess you could technically live more than once, unless if it's hardcore, which if it is hardcore, then you may want to be a little bit more careful. But for regular Minecraft, I mean, sure, have all the fun you want. My type of fun just involves mining resources and building weird libraries. I don't know why, I just enjoy it. And sure, you might be asking yourself, well, what's the point? Why would you go through the trouble of making something like this? I mean, what is it really going to do for you? I mean, it's not like it helps you beat the game. It doesn't really give you anything cool. It's not like you win something for building the most things in your world. You know, sure. But you know what? It's fun. And that's why I like to do it. It's that simple. Let's face it, Minecraft is just one of those games that you just kind of have to play it to get it. It's not the same when you just watch a video. Okay, so I have to say I'm very happy with how this thing turned out. Now you can tell it's kind of got like a Greek style look to it. I thought it was pretty interesting the way I built this thing. Just because I like the way the pillars go with the quartz, and it took me a little while to figure out if I really wanted to invest this much quartz into it, but I gotta say, I'm really happy with how this thing turned out. Now, inside here, I ended up hiding a whole bunch of lights and stuff, so that way it's all lit up. Now, I thought, I was like, you know, what I could do is kind of close this area off and then make it like a permanent structure, so that way the villagers can't get in or out, which is kind of an issue, but luckily, because this whole area is basically spawn-proof, I don't have to worry about them dying. So I can leave it in like an open air kind of thing. And I think it just looks really cool. It's more open. It doesn't feel like I'm just trapping them in a prison and now they just go here when they want to go and work. So I think that's really cool. I think it's cool that it's up on the top of this hill. I don't know. I think it's pretty sweet. So the next thing we need to do for our city, what we really need is we need to make a place for the butcher shop. So I got to kind of figure out where I want to put that and kind of figure out how I'm going to transport all of the, well, we'll call it meat, but all the cows and whatnot that we're going to bring over to this here butcher shop. So I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it. I'm just going to kind of look for a location and start building it out because, yeah, we definitely need a butcher shop for our city because, yeah, it's just not going to be the same without one. So I think we'll find a good spot for it. Maybe I'll even try putting it in an interesting place because all these have been pretty straight on. So maybe we'll even try doing something at an angle. I don't know if we'll do that for the butcher shop, but for something just to kind of mix it up a little bit, you know? I don't know. We'll have to try something. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this out just a little bit so we can have a good place to put the butcher shop. Because I think it's going to look really good off in this corner here. But we really need to just kind of expand this just a little bit so we got a little bit more space for it.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night and wonder, man, it would be nice to have a nice log cabin where I can just sit down, pour me up a cup of that dirty bean water, and drink me a nice tall glass of ice cold lemonade? Well, let me tell you about a place that's just like that. It's this nice little home I built out on the prairie. We used nothing but wood in our bare hands. Took a lot of hard work to build this place. If I ever wanted my peace and solitude, I knew that I was going to have to use a lot of elbow grease. But needless to say that this thing was built with my own two hands. Because if I was ever going to sit down and enjoy some of that dirty bean water, well, I needed a good place to drink it. And it was most certainly going to be this log cabin. I gotta tell you, it's one of the most peaceful places I've ever been. I just sit down in here and I enjoy a nice hot cup of dirty bean water, and all my problems seem to fade away, just like a beautiful Colorado sunset.
Okay, so I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with how this thing turned out. I mean, it looks really cool. You can definitely see how this is a butcher shop. I mean, I could probably do a little bit more interior decorating in here, but for right now, I'm just trying to get the main structures up. But this is where all the little cows are going to go, and they're going to be chilling back here, you know. It's where the butcher's going to get all the meat that he needs, you know, so that way he can go and, well, you know, do what they do. But, yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to get some cows over here. Maybe we'll just start breeding them up in here, because it may be kind of difficult to move the whole herd. So, we may have to thin it a little bit. Yeah. Come on, cows. Come on. Pro tip. Just beat the cows. Eventually they'll come out. Come on. There we go. All right. That's one way to get a cow out. All right, come on, buddy. We got to get you all the way back over here to go meet your friend. That's right. Y'all gonna make a bunch of babies. Come here, buddy. Come on in here. There we go. All right. Cool. We got ourselves a little cow farm now. Well, it's a mushroom farm, but still. I think what we'll do, too, is we'll get some of the brown ones in here. All right, cows, I'm sorry. I hate to do this, but gotta do it. It's gotta be done. Come on now. Get on over here. Mr. Kitty, get out of there. I don't want to hurt you. Kitty, you stay there. Oh. Kitty, I did not mean to hit you, but you gotta watch out. Just look away. Don't look. Just don't look. It's not worth looking. Just don't look. What happened to my brown mushrooms? Hey, quit trying to escape. There he is. Now, I don't know if you can breed him with the other cows. We'll find out. Come here, buddy. Gotta get you over here. Okay, cow. Come on in. Come on. I know you're like the last of your kind out here, but that's okay. Hopefully we can breed them and get some brown cows, but we'll see. If not, it's cool. At least we have one. So that's something. Alright, well, there's no more cows there. No big deal. Need to go feed Mr. Kitty. I think I accidentally whacked him a few times. I'm sorry, Kitty, but he kind of got in the way. Sometimes he doesn't quite listen to me when I tell him what to do. Kitty, eat this. This is going to make you feel better. Whew, I must have almost killed him. Ooh, that would have been bad. Okay, wow, we got lots of leather now. Alright, cool. Okay, let's see if we can actually breed these guys up. I think I can, but I'm not sure. Alright, Moo Cow. We give one to you and one to you. Do you guys do it? Do we get the brown ones? Oh, it's regular. Okay, well, it's better than nothing. What we'll do is we will put a little chest down here, so that way we got a place to store all of our hay and a lot of the meat. That way we can sell it back later if we need it. So yeah, that'll be nice. So this will actually be a pretty usable area. Cool. So we'll just keep breeding them up and we should be good to go. Oh man, that is unfortunate. Poor Ricky didn't make it. I don't know what got him. I think it was phantoms. That's too bad, Ricky. I'm gonna miss you. You really did spread your snow all over this place, but you know, it is a tragedy, but it is what it is. I think what we're gonna be making next, though, is gonna be a place for the cartographers. I want to make like a map room, and I think one of the best places to put this would be somewhere over here. I'm thinking kind of in this little platform here, kind of facing towards the center of the city, would be a good spot, because it's not going to be a massive building. I just want like an area where we could have cartographers, and then we could also have just like a giant map of the area, or like maybe of our different bases or whatever. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do here, and I'm just going to try to come up with an idea, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So let's get started. Well, Ricky, it would seem as though you were right. You would not survive this, but your legacy will live on. Your body covers the entire ground. We wouldn't have been able to build any of this city without you, and we are forever grateful for that. I mean, even this new map room that we're creating is all in honor of you, Ricky. It's all thanks to your sacrifice that you gave us. You gave us what we needed so that we could let our villagers free. So in a way, Ricky, we have you to thank for freeing the villagers from their trapped lives. And with every new sunrise, we'll remember you, Ricky, for all that you did for our beautiful base. And may you forever rest in eternal snowflakes. Our dear friend, Ricky. Okay, so we managed to get this thing built. I think it looks pretty cool. It's kind of more rounded in shape. It's a little bit different than the other buildings. I wanted to kind of mix it up a little bit and kind of go with a slightly different look than everything else, because inside here, I mean, it's pretty cool. This roof I really like. I think it's pretty unique. But also down here is where we're going to keep all the maps. Now, I do need to get more maps, and I do need to fill these things out. But for right now, this is just kind of like a little display for it. You know, because we're going to have the little workstations in here, so that way the villagers can come in and out of here as they please. And, you know, if we ever need our cartographer, we'll have an easy place to get to them. Yeah, and it's actually in a pretty decent spot, you know. I really like it, but I think the next thing that we need to build is going to be something for the masons, because I've got quite a few masons, and I need to figure out what kind of building they would use. So I don't really know, but I'm going to have to just make something. I'm thinking like over here near where the Coliseum thing is. I mean library. I don't know why I said Coliseum. Coliseum would be cool, but maybe for another build. Right now, what I think I need to do is make something over here for the masons. Because they need to have some place to do their jobs. So we'll do that, and then after that, I want to finish with making basically like a little well, or like a central area with a fountain, something like that, because we have to have a center to the city. So that's what I'm thinking we'll do. So here's the cool thing about masons. Masons are really helpful when it comes to getting these clay bricks that are normally really hard to get in survival. Now, I've got quite a few masons that know how to do it, and they know how to make it for really cheap. So I like having a lot of masons around, you know, because I can also sell them a lot of my bricks from when I'm going mining and stuff, just for extra emeralds, so I can trade with the other guys. I mean, masons are overall really useful, so I figured, why not make a building that kind of reflects what the masons do? I mean, it's all basically made out of bricks and clays and cobblestone and, you know, all the kind of things that a mason would want. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with how this thing turned out. Sure, it's not as epic as our library, but it doesn't really have to be now, does it? I mean, I'm pretty sure these masons are going to love this thing. Okay, so not exactly the most epic build ever, but you know, it's still pretty decent for what it is. I mean, I basically built this thing just so that we had a place to put the masons, but also just so it was like kind of identifiable as like, oh, this is the brick place, because I'm primarily going there to get these bricks right here. Now, obviously, I've got just a bunch of torch spam right now, but I thought it was pretty cool. Got a bunch of little mason bricks here. I got this little thing on the table here. Some brick stuff. It almost kind of looks like a face if you look at the torches, right? It's kind of like a little face. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, it's a very simple little building. This is just a spot so we can have our masons, and we know exactly where they're going to be so that way we can get to them when we need them, which isn't going to be all the time. It's just every now and again. But that leads me to the next part, which is where we need to start making the giant fountain. Now, I want to put it somewhere around here, somewhere in the middle. It's also where we're going to put our bell, just like how most villages have that. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's get to building it. Alright, I hope you're ready because it's finally time to open up this here fountain. I'm hoping it looks a lot better than what I imagined it would be from the beginning. Here we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Now that is a water fountain right there. Now if I wanted to, I could make it bigger, but I think proportionally this makes sense. And it's really cool seeing the quartz just sitting in there like that. And it's all lit up inside so we don't got to worry about anything crazy coming out of it. And at night, it's probably going to look really cool because it's all going to be lit up. But man, that is just awesome. So now we got our nice little water fountain in the center of the city. Obviously, we don't have any roads or anything like that yet. Right now, we've just got a lot of our main structures. And now I guess the big thing is we need to get the villagers to their respective workstations, even though it's getting to be nighttime. This will be a good test to see whether or not things start spawning, but I think we should be solid. Oh yeah, look, it's all nice and lit up. You can see that compared to like over there, so that's really cool. But yeah, so we're gonna have to go ahead and get these villagers in. I still can't decide if I want to lock them up. I really don't want to. I think that's what we're just gonna leave them out here and just see what happens. If they die, they die. So I guess I need to just free these villagers and hope for the best. Oh boy, this could be a big mistake. Oh gosh, guys. All right, guys, you guys are now free, okay? Okay, you guys are all free. You can leave now. You don't have to be stuck in here. You guys can be free now. You're free. Oh no, is the snow gonna be an issue? Is the snow gonna mess with their... Okay, there we go. I think they figured it out now. I don't know, they're just kind of lost. You guys want to go to your jobs now? Yeah, okay, this guy might have it. Okay, I think he might have learned something. Did you figure it out? Did you find your home?
Do you guys have sandwiches? I'm hungry.
Okay. All right, well, that was pointless. All right, all of you get out of here. Jeez Louise. Do y'all want out of your prison cells or what? Do you guys just like it in here? What's the dealio, huh? It seems like these guys just like being trapped. I mean, what the world? I wonder what there... Is there something in here that they're finding? I don't think so. These are all random beds. Maybe it's the beds. Maybe they're trying to get to the beds. I don't know. I think I found the perfect place to put our bell. I think that'll work just fine. So that's a good central point for the city, and I think it'll be fine. It looks okay. It kind of finishes off that build a little bit. Oh, wait. Here we go. We got one straggler out here. Okay, we got a couple of guys wandering around the city. That's good. Hey, that's something. I think they're figuring out... Oh, because the bell. I think they're figuring out the bell. Yeah, they found the bell, I think. Did you guys find your jobs?
Wait, what job?
I think so.
I want to go to work.
Let's see if they wander up here. I hope so. Ooh, I heard a door open. I guess he's trying to get in there with all the moo cows. You guys aren't butchers. Come on, librarians over here. You got all your workstations. Come on. Villagers are so dumb. Oh, it looks like they... Oh, look, they found it. They found their workstations. Beautiful. Okay, it's getting to be nighttime now. We get to see... Look at these guys. What are they doing? They're just like outside standing on the bushes.
Hey, Jimmy, don't
What are
listen.
y'all
He's
doing
trying
on
to
the
make you work.
bushes?
Don't go in there, okay?
Y'all crazy. I think they're all trying to get into this place here. I think that's why they're broken. Maybe if I break these iron doors, maybe this is the issue. Let's see. Does that fix it? Yeah, that's what it was. They just wanted to go home. Okay, so they're just gonna want to keep going into there. Look at these guys. Oh my god. You guys are so dumb. Just get through the door. Oh my god. I guess these guys haven't slept in years, so they're like exhausted. Come on, boys. You can figure it out one at a time. Come on, one at a time. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Guys. Stop pushing and shoving each other. What is your major malfunction here? Okay, boys. Y'all want to stop gaggling and maybe get inside the door? Hello? You guys are so dumb. So dumb. I'll just sleep, and then they'll figure it out the next day. Because they're obviously having troubles right now. Alright, y'all want to figure out what you want to do now?
Jamie, give me that sandwich. I'm hungry.
I guess not. They can't get out. Oh, it's the snow. Well, that complicates things a little bit. Let's see. There we go. That's lit up now. Yeah, that's plenty bright. Cool. All right, perfect. Now they should be able to get in and out of there, hopefully without any problems. We'll see and see if they can actually make it this night. The butcher's trying to get to his house. He kind of got stuck on a tree, it looks like. Stuck on the tree, buddy? There you go. Boy, villagers are so dumb. Oh my god. Can you not get through that door? Is it because of the snow? My god. Villagers. So this guy has found his job. Look at that. And he's selling all of his stuff. Cool.
I sell beef.
Good job, Mr. Butcher.
It's
you
good.
found your home. See, now it looks
Yeah,
more
it's
alive. It
real
looks
good
like
beef.
it's actually like a real place. I don't know why he decides to stand on the workplace, but hey, you know, at least it's in here. And the cows are getting out. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not what we wanted. Somehow the cows managed to walk out of here. All right, what are you doing, Betsy? Come on. Get back inside there with your family. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go get something to get these cows back. Oh boy. All right, come on in here, Mooshroom. Let's go. Come on. My guess is that this is how they were escaping. Okay, good. It's getting to be late. Let's see if they all go in. Can they make it inside? Come on, boys. I have faith. You can do it. Can they make it through these doors? That's the real question for these villagers. Can they do it unassisted? There we go. Okay, nice and orderly fashion. You guys got this. All right. Looks like they're making it work. So far, so good. All right, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get in there. Yeah, there you go. So they're a little slow sometimes, but it looks like for the most part they're figuring it out. So that's good. This is definitely working. Beautiful. Got a few little scragglers still looking for their jobs, but you know, hey, is what it is. So far I'd say it's pretty safe for the most part, so that's really good. Well guys, this has been one hell of a journey, I'll tell you what. We went from a very boring locked up villager city that we had initially to something that's basically thriving. I mean, these villagers are finally able to roam free, and we're not afraid of them getting hurt from anything. I mean, it is just, it's great. I mean, this whole area is beautiful. Obviously, there's a lot more that I can do to expand this place, but I mean, for the most part, I'm loving this. This thing looks really cool, and there's a lot more we can do down the road. But for right now, I'm just extremely happy that now I have a safe place for all my villagers, and they're not trapped inside the side of a mountain. I mean, that says something, you know? And I definitely call that a win. But anyway, I want to take this moment to say thank you to all you new subscribers that have been showing up. It really means a lot, all the good comments we've been getting lately about these videos. I really do enjoy making these videos. It takes a lot of time, and I tend to do projects that are a little bit more complicated than they should be. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I always do. But I do appreciate y'all for showing up and stopping by, and if there's any builds that you want to see in the future, be sure to drop them down in the comments. I'm going to add some of this to it. I mean, I still have to beat the Ender Dragon. I still need to do a whole bunch of stuff in this game. So we're just going to take it one day at a time. We're going to do what we can, and hopefully I won't get too distracted building cities in the meantime. But until then, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll be sure to see you in the next one.